Good afternoon. We're in the studio this afternoon because of what is, in actual fact, a landmark decision. Over the past 5 to 6 years, we've continually fought for the safe and well-managed, well-being of the island. We now have a landmark decision that stopped the open mining of the deer bass and the rocks around our coastline. In the studio with me this afternoon, Mr. Robbie Beukenboom. He is a member of the Bonaire Bestuurscollege, and he is a very important part in where we stand at the moment. Somebody has to take a stand about the way this island is being developed, has been developed, and its future.
The government became so brave to make a regulation, and they said you need permit to do that. They start with a permit system. It went on for a while, not really good. Then they upgraded up to 2006. And in 2008, the government officially stopped the strip mining, telling the crushers, the owners of the crushers, that they have only 6 months left. It was like a Wild West. They had to make like a dike to catch the sandbank back when the waves will throw them on shore. And it went on for 2 years. 6 months went to 24 months. All of a sudden, the Island Council in 6th of October last year passed the last regulation, which was the zonification of Bonaire. And then the government had not only government, but also the authorities had in their hand the tools to stop the open mining, the strip mining. Some protest of the crushers, and of course, when they stopped crushing, they stopped selling too. That's what it was like a boycott, because some of them had materials, but they just stopped, and within a few days, the construction industry came. Was without materials, so they came to the government with our problem. Well, all the Abbas escapement, all the Abbas earth that they are taking out of the soil, Bonairean soil at this moment, is illegal. Definitely. Because, like you said, it's all leased land from the government for agriculture purposes. So that's goats or sorghum or whatever, except excavation. You can have a little dam, it's all right. But it is a big problem, like you see the big holes that are around the island, especially last for this airport expansion, because it's not regulated. But the way it's going now, it's totally out of control, and it's a big problem, especially the machines they are using. They are using excavators. They're not using bulldozers. And what you got 4 walls. It's walls. If there's any water in there, no animal can go in it and drink the water or use. Nobody can go in it and use the water anyways. It's like mining. It's no purpose for agricultural purposes. It's getting the soil, sell it, make money, which, like you just said, I understand, because that's what they want. What went wrong is years of excavating, taking the material without thinking about tomorrow, without thinking about the youth you just mentioned. The problem is that it's no government now that don't want to give. It's not Rob, it's not you, it's not nobody that don't want to let them get the sand and the rocks. There are little rocks left. And like you said in Washikemba is not only local laws. We have 2 or 3 local laws that we can change and let them get away with that too, you know? Just saying. But you have international treaties for the birds you just mentioned. The stern?
The lesser tern, that's right.
Yes.
Also known as the Antillean tern, in fact.
Okay, that one is nesting over there, and it's against international treaties to disturb them.
Without a doubt.
So, yes, if this guy sitting next to me wants to show his children 5 years from now, 10 years from now, how it was from Washington up to the slave huts back 30 years ago, he can't, because it's gone. The Washikemba area is very difficult. my opinion is not only the treaties. I want somebody, because you and me, we can cry over spilled milk, but the sand and the rock is gone already. So we must keep at least a piece for the future to see how it was in the past. It's like a museum, you know, but that's what we have. They don't make the dike because they need to leave a dike behind. It's in the permit, and they must pay 5 guilders a cubic yard. And you will drop from your chair if I tell you that's 500,000 guilders debt that the crushers didn't pay the government. But in the contract, it's written that they must pay first, then take. So if they took without paying, something went wrong. And I'm telling you, the commissioners in the Platts build big shopping malls, big houses with this sand and this rock and never paid for it. One of the crushers, which I have a lot of respect for, told me that's only $3 difference between locally produced materials and imported material from Curacao. And it's much, much better quality, the one of Curacao. So to give you the answer, I believe, I don't see why keep importing. Why do the crushers don't switch to crushers to importers? Herbert told me you get a sand on the dock for $25, way to the dock. And they are selling it for $75. So from the dock to the crusher side, from Santo Domingo, all the way Santo Domingo to here is 25. From the dock to the crusher is $50. That's impossible. It's a rip-off.
Yeah.
It's a rip-off. It's too expensive.